Knoxville, Tennessee, a city of champions. The reigning champs take on the champions from 2 seasons ago in this top-of-the-table clash as one Knoxville welcomes Union Omaha, a major fixture to kick off Week 11. This match presented by KUB Fiber. Stream faster with Fiber. Hi everybody, John Gross with you on this Wednesday evening as we dive into the USL League One table, entering Week 11. As you see, 2 teams in the upper echelon of the standings. One Knoxville, there's been no drop-off since last year's double run. 17 points tied with Spokane Velocity atop the table. Just 1 point behind them. Union Omaha, Los Bujos with a win, will move into first place. Well, one Knoxville has been on an absolute tear as of late. Since losing to Forward Madison, this team is unbeaten in 6 straight matches. They did have a somewhat surprising draw against Corpus Christi. Since then, unbeaten in 5 in a row. And those are the matches that we'll take a look at. 8 goals scored, just 2 goals conceded for Ian Fuller's squad in these last 5 matches. They played some outstanding soccer. You see Denis Kruchenkov scoring one of his 5 goals that he scored this season. He's the Golden Boot leader in the league. But we'll take a look at things at the back end of the formation. Johan Garibay has been tremendous after replacing the 2-time defending goalkeeper of the year, Sean Lewis. Garibay finally getting a chance to start, and he has thrived. Second in the league with saves, leads the league in save percentage, and is second in goals against average. He has been tremendous. But he will be tested today because Union Omaha knows how to score. This team leads the league in goals, and they've been really strong in these last 5 matches as well. 3-1-1 over the last 5, and you see those goals scored numbers averaging nearly 2 goals per match over these last 5. And what stands out about them is they're so balanced. 7 different goal scorers for this team. 4 players have scored multiple goals for Union Omaha, and last time out, an epic comeback capped off by the Samuel Owusu stoppage time equalizer to pick up a draw against Portland Hearts of Pine. And a familiar face is returning to Knoxville. One Knox all-time leading goal scorer, Kempis Tequila, who was instrumental in last year's title run, is back. He scored 16 goals as a member of One Knoxville for his multiple seasons here in Tennessee. He's in his first season at Union Omaha, and he's been tremendous. 3 goals already for the native of Germany. Always interesting when these 2 Titans clash. The reigning champions versus the champions from 2 seasons ago. 2 teams hunting for another title this season. We'll have kickoff and lineups for you next.
At Zoom Drain, we fix drain and sewer problems fast. That's all we do.
Clogged kitchen sink? Call Zoom Drain. Toilets overflowing? Call Zoom Drain. Ankle deep in the shower? Call Zoom Drain. Sewage in your yard? Call Zoom Drain. Water pooling outside? Call Zoom Drain. Strong sewer smell? Call Zoom Drain.
When you have a clogged drain, call Zoom Drain. To get your life flowing today.
We've always been heads up about money, but sometimes life throws you a curve, like juggling college for our son and what it might take to help my dad if he needs it. He's always been there for us. Our region's Greenprint plan helped us feel more prepared for whatever comes next. And Mike went the extra mile for us with great advice. We feel like we've got this.
Extra confidence from Greenprint. Extra know-how from our people. Extra is our ordinary at Regions.
I would never go back to my previous provider.
If I had this sooner, I could have eliminated a lot of frustrations.
I don't have to hear, "Mom, the internet is not working."
If you don't have it, you'd be crazy not to switch. I would never go back to my previous provider.
If I had this sooner, I could have eliminated a lot of frustrations.
I don't have to hear, "Mom, the internet is not working."
If you don't have it, you'd be crazy not to switch.
Tonight's starting 11 are brought to you by the fastest internet in the world, KUB Fiber. Starting things off with the starting 11. 4-1 Knoxville. 4 changes from last match for Ian Fuller. One notable change, they're going back to the one-striker formation, and it's Babacar Dian who gets the start. We had primarily seen the leading goal scorer in the league, Denis Kruchenkov, start, but he's available off the bench today. One notable name not available, Teddy Baker, left last match in the 25th minute. He's not available today, the league leader in chances created. Now we'll look at the starting 11 for Union Omaha, also making 4 changes from last match. Most notably a change in goal. No Rashid Nuhu today. It is Cole Jensen who will make his 4th start of the league season, his 6th start of the campaign across all competitions. Also starting Blake Malone, the Omaha native, his 1st start of 2026. Union Omaha on your screen at 5-2-1 in the season, 16 points. There's one Knox, 5-1-2, sitting on 17 points. Both of these teams have been streaking as of late. One Knox unbeaten in 6 in a row. Union Omaha unbeaten in 3 straight matches. And again, this clash between the last 2 champions of USL League One. Union Omaha completed the double back in 2024. One Knoxville matched them a season ago. And both of these teams have high hopes here in 2026. And the early season results have indicated that those hopes can certainly become reality by the end of this campaign. Just about set for kickoff. This the 8th all-time meeting between these two squads. Hey Jude in the books, and we are underway. One Knoxville and Union Omaha on this gorgeous Wednesday evening in Knoxville, Tennessee. Covenant Health Park, the site of this match, a place that has been a house of horrors for the opposition. Under Ian Fuller, One Knox 15-1-5 since the start of last season in league matches at home. A One Knox side that is on the heels of a well-deserved 11-day break. Squad that had a very congested month of April. Here's Diego Gutierrez, leading goal scorer for this Union Omaha side, as it ricochets into the hands of Garibay. Ian Fuller leads the way for One Knoxville, reigning coach of the month in the league, who did a wonderful job last season, of course, leading his team to the double, winning the Players' Shield and the league championship. Said that the 11 days off between matches was extremely valuable for his team. They also really focused on getting away from one another for a little bit. Some family time, time away from soccer. Down one Knox player is Brodilio Rodriguez. Take a look at our Luscious Beans replay. And while Vincenzo Candela leads the way for Union Omaha, first-year head coach for them after taking over as the interim last season. Orchestrated an impressive turnaround after the club got off to their worst start in club history last season. Dom Casciato made his way up to the championship with Tampa Bay Rowdies. And Coach Candela led his team to the playoffs last season and has led his side to a red-hot start in 2026. Gutierrez slow to his feet. Omaha native who has been an instrumental piece, and as you see, a patch of the pitch has been dislodged. Waiting for the whistle from John Griggs, our match referee. Well, this is a venue that doubles as a baseball stadium for the Knoxville Smokies, AA baseball team. And John Griggs is chatting with some of the staff members here. There is an issue with the pitch, and they'll have to head out there to fix this.
Let's check in on our KC seat upgrade winners. We hope you enjoy your front row seats for tonight's match.
The grounds crew is, they're the unsung heroes across athletics. Anyone who has worked in the athletic world understands the importance of the grounds crew and the job that they do, especially at a venue like this, which again, a multi-use, multi-sport facility. You can see a couple of those patches don't look to be securely in the ground, and that's one of them that was, yeah, you see two right there just popped up, so we'll get that fixed. Ian Fuller chatting things over with Bradilio Rodriguez. Coach Fuller, again, wanted to give his guys a chance to get away from soccer for a little bit. They took about 3 or 4 days away from the game, but he said they picked up right where they left off, unbeaten in the last 6 entering this one, and they had a really good week of training. Meanwhile, Vincenzo Candela chatting things over with his side. Somebody who spent a decade as a pro player, including in Portugal, Germany, Colombia, and with 3 USL teams. And it looks like we're all set to go. So grounds crew getting things situated. And a brief hiatus will come to an end with a Jaheim Brown throw-in. A strong challenge they play on as Botello Faz took it away, but he's then whistled. John Murphy Jr. slow to his feet. A look at our Bush's Beans replay. There was no whistle on the initial challenge, but second time through, Pato Botello Faz does commit the foul. Skelton lifts it ahead. Murphy is twirled down, and another free kick on the way for One Knox. McRobb leaves it wide. Murphy taps ahead. You can see the idea, but it does make its way out for a goal kick. And it's Blake Malone who will put it back into play. What a story he is. The Omaha, Nebraska native playing for his home city club. Played in the season opener last year, but suffered a foot injury, missed the rest of the season. Made his season debut on May 2nd against Greenville Triumph. That was his first match in 416 days. And today making his first start of the season, in fact his first start since his loan appearance last year. So great to see him back out there playing starting minutes. He has played twice this season, but in limited minutes as a substitute. Here is Kempis Tequila, the former One Knox man. Caputo the takeaway and leads the counter. Linares, space to Surge. Kyle Linares plays it central, and it's played away. Well, there will be space for One Knox to counter today. An Union Omaha team who love to play in possession, leading the league by a comfortable margin in possession stats. They live in and around the attacking third. leading the league in final third touches. But that does make them a bit vulnerable at times to counters, and something that Ian Fuller said his team will look to exploit, as that's taken away by Murphy. Rodriguez. Still Rodriguez. And innocently rolls to Jensen. Cole Jensen getting the start today, his 4th start in league play this season. Rashid Nuhu, who is in his 7th season with Union Omaha. It is tough to separate Union Omaha from Nuhu. Those two, one and the same. Free kick on the way for the Owls. But Jensen does get the start today, his 4th of the season. And his first appearance since April 18th. Here's Owusu, who scored a late match equalizer, 90th +4 against Portland Hearts of Pine to secure a 2-2 draw last match. It was a resilient effort by Los Bujos. Trailed 2-0 at the break. 2 second-half goals, including the leveler late by Owusu. Malone. Knocked out for Gutierrez. Gutierrez flicks on. Skelton there defensively, as he's been for so long for this One Knox team. Reigning League One Defensive Player of the Year, Jordan Skelton. And Rodriguez earns the whistle. Murphy. Thus far, it's been One Knoxville comfortably in control possession-wise. Again, doing so against a Union Omaha team that leads the league in possession stats. But it's a Union Omaha team that not only likes to play with the ball, but they actually they do something with the ball. Although that one is given away. It's Dian who surges. Numbers alongside him. Babacar Dian shot turned away. Murphy leaves it wide. Gouling plays it across. Nobody home. Mikel Gouling getting the start today after coming on as a substitute last match. We saw in that 3-0 win against Naples 11 days ago, One Knoxville rolled out the 2-striker pairing, Ruchenkov and Dian. Both guys scored, both guys had multiple goal contributions. And with that, Gouling came on as a sub, but he gets the start today, playing just below the forward line as it's turned over. That strike turned away, but then hammered home. John Murphy Jr. against his former side makes it 1-0. A disastrous giveaway at the back. Malone, his first start of the season, just a heavy touch. Jensen did all he could initially, but a laser from Murphy. And John Murphy Jr., who won the championship with Union Omaha back in 2021, draws first blood in this one. Third goal of the season for the man from Scotch Plains, New Jersey. And this is already a career high in terms of single season goals for John Murphy. And he's a guy who's played a few seasons in this league. He's on his 4th team in League One, but already his most productive attacking season as Los Pujos look to respond quickly. Skelton able to head it to Garibay. Well, that is the danger that can potentially arise when you are as possession heavy as Union Omaha. That possibility of giving it away in a dangerous area, and that is exactly what happened. As Rodriguez takes it away, and here comes Knoxville once again. Dian leads the charge. Babacar Dian back for Rodriguez. Dian hits it. Dian left it wide, but we've seen now multiple occasions where Union Omaha has given it away and allowed Knoxville to counter quickly. And look at our Bush's Beans replay. Turn to the CBS Sports Network May 16th for a round 2 Prinks Tires USL Cup Group 6 matchup. Richmond Kickers host Charleston Battery at 6 p.m. Eastern. Catch all the action in the CBS Sports Network Saturday, May 16th. A down Union Omaha player getting tended to. Yunus Boudadi, first-year Omaha man and somebody with Moroccan youth national team experience. Good to see Boudadi back on his feet. And it was Boudadi who was taken out of possession. And he went down after Rodriguez won it off of him. It certainly was a physical challenge. There's Skelton, captain of this team who has meant so much to Knoxville. In fact, Ian Fuller said he could not even put into words how impactful Skelts has been to this organization. Mossad continues to command possession. Here's Murphy. The goal scored just minutes ago. Williams works it over for Rodriguez. Here is Williams. Brown races after it, and it trickles out for a Union Omaha throw as Yunus Boudadi makes his way back onto the pitch. This is a series that Union Omaha has controlled 4-1 and 2 all time, though these have been competitive matches historically. Just one meeting decided by more than one goal. Donovan Williams. Rodriguez, Williams again. Trickles through for Gouling. Marked by Owusu. And it heads the other way. Botello Faz Strong hold-up play from the imposing number 9. Let's see if Los Bujos can finally muster some sort of attacking threat, and they will right here as it's turned away. On the follow, it's tapped in. Just like that, we are level. It's Diego Gutierrez, the Omaha kid, who ties things at 1. Look how quickly. Instant response. And it's Gutierrez who taps it in, but a brilliant ball finding Gutierrez in stride. That is as good of a service as you'll see. And it's the 4th of the season for the Omaha native, Diego Gutierrez. He was signed on a 25-day contract. Had to earn his way onto the squad. In April, he did just that, earning a season-long deal. And has now scored 4 goals. 19th minute leveler. And what a response by Vincenzo Candela's side. This team has now scored a league best 15 goals. 7 different goal scorers, 4 players with multiple goals. Led by the aforementioned Gutierrez, who is Omaha through and through. He's from South Omaha. Left high school as the Nebraska all-time leading goal scorer, playing at Ralston High School. Played at Nebraska Omaha and Creighton in his collegiate career. And now making his impact felt for Union Omaha. And that goal, just the 7th goal conceded by One Knoxville this season, leading the league in fewest goals allowed. Los Bujos looking for more as Gutierrez had a tough time handling that one. Took an awkward hop off the pitch. And a goal kick on the way. Johan Garibay, just his 3rd goal allowed in the last 7 matches. He has been rock solid in net, and obviously a stout defense playing in front of him. Here is Gutierrez, surges on, marked by Brown. Gutierrez, the goal scorer just moments ago. That's pinged into the area and makes its way out for a goal kick. Watch the USL Championship in Spanish on TUDN, the nation's leading Spanish language sports network. Go to uslchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. We appreciate all of you joining us tonight on ESPN Plus. Nearing the midway point of this first half, a battle of 2 teams in the upper echelon of the league table. One Knoxville level for first place, entering today with Spokane Velocity. Union Omaha just a point behind that duo. One Knoxville, the defending double winners. Union Omaha did the same 2 seasons ago. So 2 proud organizations with title aspirations once again. And of course, a long ways to get there, but both sides have looked the part through the first couple of months of the season. And this is a match that many around the league have had circled for quite some time. Given, of course, the history, but also the present results and the present form of these teams. One Knoxville unbeaten in 6 straight. Union Omaha unbeaten in 3 in a row. And just 1 loss in the last 7 since that season opening loss to Spokane. 1-2, able to link up. Good challenge. Does make its way out for a throw as Telofaz looked to take it quickly, but instead leaves it off. And another patch of grass has become dislodged. So the grounds crew has been busy so far. Let's take a look back at the early goal off of this costly giveaway. Just a heavy touch on the turn by Malone. And then it's blasted in by John Murphy, the former Union Omaha man who pings this from the edge of the box. That's his third of the season. And then just a few minutes later, 19th minute, beautiful ball ahead is put away by Gutierrez. So two sides who have proven to be dangerous attacking teams, looking the part so far. And that switch just a bit heavy from Gutierrez. It was Murphy back in the 13th. And then Gutierrez in the 19th. Here's Owusu. Kadiri loops it ahead. And it did trickle over the end line before the service, so a goal kick coming up for Garibay. Garibay, I think, has been one of the great stories in the league this season. A guy who patiently waited his turn. 2 years backing up the two-time defending goalkeeper of the year, Sean Lewis, who's now with Spokane. But this coaching staff was high on him in previous years as well. He was just stuck behind the top keeper in the league. Now Garibay finally getting an opportunity. And statistically speaking, he's been amongst the best keepers in League One. And Ian Fuller did say he felt for Garibay last year, just given how ready he was. But had to sit behind Sean Lewis. Now getting his chance, and he's anchoring the top defense in this league. Borzak jawed it loose. Will be a throw for the home side. Dylan Borzak, first-year Union Omaha player. Spent the last 4 years playing in the USL Championship. Here's Jiba. Wins the throw. Bit of space to send this across. It is pinged through, and Skelton able to sweep it away for a corner. That is a rare lapse. Plenty of space to drive that ball across, and you can see Garibay barking out to his teammates. Plenty of space for Budati to work with. And a corner kick on the way. First corner kick of the match for either side. It's Gadiri. Curls it in. Gadiri's ball headed. And it is a whistle against Union Omaha. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the grassroots to the pros, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. Here's Dean, wins the second ball. Unable to link up with Gouling. Just about 30 minutes through this clash of two teams in the upper echelon of the league table. A much anticipated matchup. And a pair of goals scored in the first 19 minutes. John Murphy Jr. scoring against his former side. And then Diego Gutierrez equalizing just 6 minutes later. A lovely ball, links up with Brown, tried to sneak it through for Linares. And the offside flag is raised. Here's Murphy, the goal scorer. Runs it through. Jensen is there. And a throw for one Knoxville. Possession still being controlled by the home side, about 56% in favor of one Knox, which should be somewhat expected given that they're playing at home. They're very comfortable here. They've been dominant here. So Omaha, of course, possession-heavy side, but here is the booking in the 32nd minute. Dylan Borzak showed yellow. First booking of the match for either team. As you see on our Bush's Beans replay.
That yellow card is presented by Dick's House of Sport. Whether you're looking for your next card pack or a canvas collectible, the new Collector's Clubhouse has you covered. Dick's House of Sport. Every season
Here's Brown,
starts here.
reigning all-league right back for one Knoxville. And a whistle from John Griggs. Free kick on the way as John Murphy hits the deck. See the boot of Borzak leading to that fall from Murphy. Borzak just picked up that yellow, so he does have to be careful. Williams threads it on. Here's Rodriguez. Met by Borzak, and it deflects out for one Knoxville's first corner kick.
That's a one-Knox corner kick.
So a corner kick on the way as Goling makes his way to the flag. Union Omaha has been rock solid defensively on set pieces. They have not conceded a set piece goal all season. Goling and company try to change that. Sun beating down directly into the eyes of Goling, who whips it in. Jensen able to punch it away. And a poor feed from Donovan Williams turns it over. Jensen in goal. An imposing figure, 6'5". So a tall player, very long, good athlete. Getting the start today in goal over Rashid Nuhu. Here's acres of space for Jiba. Caceres. Here's Gadiri. Two, unable to link up cleanly. Here comes the counter from one Knoxville. This is where they felt they could find some success. Linares on the move. Linares. Brown drives one in. Brown's ball headed down, and no trouble for Jensen. Third shot on target of this first half for one Knoxville. Here's Malone. And a free kick on the way for the visitors. Ball lifted in, Brown. Unconvincing clearance. Linares able to work out of danger. Here's Budati. Borzak jockeys for it. And he wins a throw. Faz, physical number 9, really good hold-up play from him. It's off to a strong start this season, the number 9 for Union Omaha. 2 goals and 2 assists. Had 3 goals and 2 assists in the entirety of last season. As this is lifted for Jiba. Brown heads away, and it's knotted out by Gutierrez for a one-Knox throw. John Murphy Jr. got things started back in the 13th minute. The former Union Omaha player. And 6 minutes later, Gutierrez able to equalize. So a good battle so far between two of the premier sides in the league. Last 2 league champions. Knox winning it last year, Union Omaha winning it 2 seasons ago, both claiming a double. And Union Omaha, the only club to win multiple USL League One titles, 2021 and 2024. So a club with quite the pedigree. And another strong outfit again this season. This would be a statement result if Los Bujos could come on the road and claim 3 points. A lovely touch ahead by Jiba. Gutierrez brings it in. The sidestep, and he's turned away by Skelton. And a free kick on the way for the home side. But that is Jordan Skelton at his finest, folks. Jiba, what a touch that was. Gutierrez, Skelton backpedaling, and Skelts able to save the day. Defensive Player of the Year for a reason, Jordan Skelton. Somebody who has gone the full 90 in 117 straight matches. In fact, you can travel round trip to the moon in less time than the consecutive minutes that he's played for one Knoxville. He does not leave the pitch. Only time Skelton has ever come off the pitch was back in 2020 when he played for Tormenta against FC Tucson, July 10th. That's the only match he has not played the full 90 in league play. Caceres loops it for Jiba, and it skips out of his reach. Final 5 minutes of this first 45. Here's Gutierrez, the goal scorer. Gadiri. A lovely turn, sidestep, and a save by Garibay. One of the few opportunities we've seen today from Kempis Tequila. Playing against his former club, the all-time leading one Knoxville goal scorer. Now in his first season with Los Bujos. Playing at his old stomping grounds for the first time today as a member of the visiting side. Ian Fuller said he was really happy to see Tequila finding success. Of course, super thankful for what he brought to one Knoxville. Here's Rodriguez, leaves it wide. That ball played across and raises the crossbar. Ball in from Williams. Donovan Williams, first-year pro, former Ohio State standout. Led the Buckeyes to a regular season and Big Ten tournament title. That's dangerously played back. Dean applied the pressure, and it's given away. It's Rodriguez who just missed it. Union Omaha having a tough time possessing it at the back. We've seen about 5 giveaways in dangerous areas that have either directly led to shots or led to counterattacks. This pressure causing some issues as again it's one away. There's Goling. Williams finds Rodriguez. Rodriguez dispossessed. Strong challenge by Borzak. And no whistle. Union Omaha players looking for one. Williams. Here's Rodriguez. Final few minutes of this first 45. One Knox team sitting atop the table. Union Omaha just 1 point behind them. One Knox, of course, the expectations after winning the title last season, but lost some key players, also down some key players. No Teddy Baker today, left last match in the first half. He's the league leader in chances created. Nico Rosamilia, who was a key piece last season in the title run, is again unavailable today. Riel Gill, notable offseason acquisition, unavailable today. Despite that, and despite the schedule congestion, they still find themselves atop the table. As that rolls out for a goal kick, but of course that US Open Cup run, including the DC United shootout win, so they've been busy. A little bit of time off today, or leading into today, I should say. Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all of your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. And those fans do have some great seats, front row. It's a venue that has been a house of horrors for opponents. One Knoxville 15-1-5 at home over the last 2 seasons. As it's pinged ahead, Gutierrez leaves it back. That ball struck, and Tequila nearly scored against his former side. Kempis Tequila, you don't have to reference his past to understand his high-level scoring capabilities. You can look at the present as well. He has scored in 3 of the last 4 games, so yes, a proven goal scorer for One Knox in previous seasons, but his playing style is certainly translated to Candela and company's philosophies as well. We have entered Zoom Drain stoppage time. 6 minutes of added time as we wind down to this first half. Dean. Caputo stays on it. Here is Brown. Space to serve one in. Now that window closes, and he does win a throw. Brown. It's given away. Gouling nearly reclaimed it. Gutierrez able to win a throw. And statistically, it's been an even match. The scoreline, of course, reflects that, but both teams with 3 shots on target. One Knoxville +1 in terms of overall shots. Possession numbers evening out a bit at around 54-46. One Knox, here they are again. It's Gouling, cuts inside, Gouling denied. Cole Jensen the save. Take one more look at it. Gouling able to create that window of space. Hasn't scored a goal this season, did score 5 last year, so he is capable. Williams. Rusu heads away. There's Skelton. Linares. Another throw for One Knox. Here's Brodilio Rodriguez. Oh, a lovely dance. Rodriguez leaves it off for Gouling. Just a touch out of his reach. You can see the skill, though, from Rodriguez. On loan from Lexington in the USL Championship. And here he is. Final few minutes of added time. Murphy. Brown. Here's Williams. Just his third pro appearance, Donovan Williams. Touched on him earlier, former standout career at Ohio State. Made his league debut 2 matches ago against Charlotte Independence. He started all 3 of his appearances, so clearly somebody that Ian Fuller and his coaching staff believe in as a young player, as it's popped ahead for Gutierrez. Flag stays down, Gutierrez! Off the crossbar. Diego Gutierrez nearly bagged his second. You see Brown clearly expecting a cutback, wanting to funnel him left. Gutierrez let it fly himself and nearly scored his second. Portello Faz. Here's Jiba. Gutierrez. Brown knocks it away. Gadiri surges all the way to Garibay. And that should do it in this first half. And there is the halftime whistle. This one was much anticipated, and both teams have found the back of the net through 45 minutes. You'd expect nothing less than a good one between these two sides. Both have looked like 2 of the best in the league this season, and 2 clubs with championship pedigree to boot. So we've played 45 minutes, and we are deadlocked at a goal apiece. Candela and Fuller going head-to-head on the touchlines. These teams have been level on the pitch. Halftime brought to you by Realty Executives.
Extra. It changes the energy on the field and off. It changes the expectations.
You're gonna be great.
It changes the game. At Regions, we celebrate the extra that makes the SEC the definition of excellence, while our team goes the extra mile so your financial wins keep coming too. Extra changes everything. And Extra is our ordinary at Regions, official bank of the SEC.
It was definitely worth the wait.
I jumped on it as soon as it was available.
Everybody's switching. I see the signs popping up all over the neighborhood.
Rock solid, super fast speeds down and up.
It's a huge upgrade.
Cost is always consistent.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
I still got it, and I still love it.
If it's in your area, you better get it. And if it's not, it'll soon be there, and you can get it then.
If you want to learn how to fan the football way, ask the fans with a Modelo. They look like thousands, but sound like one. In their hands, a simple beat is transformed into a masterpiece. Commitment runs through their veins. Because to them, the bigger the family, the better the game. So go ahead, ask the fans with a Modelo.
Halftime in Knoxville, Tennessee, brought to you by Realty Executives. One Knox, Union Omaha deadlocked at a goal apiece on this lovely night in Knoxville. Been a good one so far between these two teams. As we take a look at the Team of the Week for Week 10, Matt Bentley making a bit of history, just the 4th player in League One history to record a hat trick and an assist in the same game. Sensational week for him. He's the Player of the Week. But talented squad for the Team of the Week. Mike Avery of Fort Wayne, first-year club, and Coach of the Week. So Samuel Owusu on the bench as well. And another person related to this match, Ian Fuller, reigning Coach of the Month in USL League One, understandably so. Not only success in league play, but also in the US Open Cup with a win against MLS side DC United. Now we'll take a look at the Player of the Month and also the experience, which documents some of the great USL clubs and their supporter groups. And the latest episode showcases League One newcomer Athletic Club Boise and their support group, the River Guard.
Here's Moon, strolling forward on the break now for Boise. Kostashin in space, and finishes! It is a buzzsaw from Boise, and they're 2-0 to the good. Has options in the box. Kostashin goes for goal, and what a strike it is! It is a world-class finish from a player who has set the world alight in Boise.
I think Idahoans have been clamoring for something that is theirs.
I feel a big sense of responsibility to do this right. You only get one first season.
For me, without soccer, it's like there's no air. Having it here, I feel like I can breathe again. Boise's never had anything like this.
USL All Access on SiriusXM FC every Tuesday night. Devin Kerr, Mike Watts, we've got all the news around the championship.
This series is a dead heat. This is the one we've talked about since the end of May.
We'll recap weekly results, talk about player transactions, coaching tactics, and hey, maybe even a guest appearance by some interviews.
Who knows? SiriusXM FC every Tuesday night and the following day on the USL YouTube page and the SiriusXM app.
Pacheco answers right back. Oh, that is a screamer! Shot! And a goal! Oh, wow!
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way. Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power. Trusted for over 100 years, our proven blend of camphor, menthol, and essential oils tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so that you can rise above pain and get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not a thing. And it was kinda everything.
Stay 3 nights this summer at Best Western and get $50 off a future stay.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
We've always been heads up about money, but sometimes life throws you a curve, like juggling college for our son and what it might take to help my dad if he needs it. He's always been there for us. Our region's Greenprint plan helped us feel more prepared for whatever comes next. And Mike went the extra mile for us with great advice. We feel like we've got this.
Extra confidence from Greenprint. Extra know-how from our people. Extra is our ordinary at Regions.
45 minutes down in this clash of League Titans. One Knoxville and Union Omaha deadlocked at a goal apiece. Halftime brought to you by Realty Executives. Mid-May, busy time of the season. We take a look at One Knoxville's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, San Antonio coming to town, one of the premier clubs historically in USL Championship. That'll be 7 p.m. on ESPN+. And then they'll, after hosting a Texas team, will head to Texas, Corpus Christi, next on the docket next Saturday on ESPN+. All three of these games can be seen on ESPN+. And, of course, that first match against San Antonio is part of the Brinks Tires USL Cup. One Knox has had a lot of success in cup matches this season, U.S. Open Cup especially, with the cup set win against DC United. We'll look to keep that rolling against San Antonio. And meanwhile, USL Championship giant Blue City coming to town. Another big name for Union Omaha on the docket. One of the all-time great clubs at each respective level of USL, Union Omaha and Blue City. That's a USL Cup match. And then after that, Chattanooga. And then at Pure Cosmos, all of those matches can be seen on ESPN+. So some exciting matches coming up. But for now, let's toss it over to Dan Lucas with more from around the league.
It is halftime in League One. We hope you enjoyed the first half. I'm Dan Lucas inside the USL studio with a look at some of the headlines from League One this week. Chattanooga Red Wolves got back into the win column last weekend and added some history in the process. Matt Bentley scored 3 goals and assisted on another goal in a 4-1 win over Sarasota Paradise. Bentley is the 4th player in League One history to record a hat trick and an assist in a single match. Spokane Velocity defeated FC Naples 2-1 in Week 10, joining One Knoxville atop the League One standings. Spokane is a perfect 5-0 at home to start the season and just 1 loss in 8 matches played. In a span of 1 week since the opening of Roth Mortgage Stadium, Fort Wayne FC has won 2 matches and drawn another. And the play of Tague Healy has led the way. Healy has scored in all 3 of Fort Wayne's home matches and enters this week on a 4-game goal-scoring streak. He's already accomplished a lot at 22 years old, leading NC State to the NCAA College Cup final last year. In 2024, Healy was the MVP in the USL League Two final. Upcoming national TV broadcasts all in the championship. Rhode Island and Brooklyn next Saturday. Sporting Jackson San Antonio on the 27th. Then it's Louisville City and Tampa Bay Rowdies on the 30th. All 3 matches are on CBS Sports Network. The second half is getting closer. Let's get you back out to your match.
I would never go back to my previous provider.
If I had this sooner, I could have eliminated a lot of frustrations.
I don't have to hear, Mom, the internet is not working.
If you don't have it, you'd be crazy not to switch.
Tired of dealing with the same drain problems again and again? Zoom Drain Bio helps stop backups before they start. This safe, natural probiotic treatment breaks down grease and waste. No harsh chemicals, no pipe damage, just cleaner drains and fewer surprises. With regular use, Zoom Drain Bio keeps your system flowing and extends the life of your Zoom Drain service. Zoom Drain Bio, a greener way to protect your pipes, your budget, and the planet.
You've heard all about the benefits of contrast therapy. Now it's time to experience it for yourself. Explore the deep relaxation of a sauna session, the thrill of a cold plunge, and simply take a little time to unwind. Book a standard 2-hour visit, and you can always add a massage. It's all designed for deep, effortless rest. It's time for something different. It's time for Sauna House.
I would never go back to my previous provider.
If I had this sooner, I could have eliminated a lot of frustrations.
I don't have to hear, Mom, the internet is not working.
If you don't have it, you'd be crazy not to switch.
If you want to learn how to fan the football way, ask the fans with a Modelo. They look like thousands, but sound like one. In their hands, a simple beat is transformed into a masterpiece. Commitment runs through their veins. Because to them, the bigger the family, the better the game. So go ahead, ask the fans with a Modelo.
Let's take a look at our first half highlights between One Knoxville and Union Omaha. We go back to the 13th minute. Halftime highlights brought to you by Realty Executives. It was a heavy touch, turned over, and off the initial parry by Cole Jensen. It's the former Union Omaha player, part of that 2021 title team, John Murphy Jr., who scores his third goal of this season. That is already a career high for Murphy. But 6 minutes later, a beautiful ball finds Diego Gutierrez, who's initially turned away, but then able to just tap it on in. And he has his fourth of the season, so the Omaha native has been on an absolute tear since joining this side. As we look at our halftime stats, also brought to you by Realty Executives. Possession numbers favoring One Knoxville throughout that first half, but in terms of chances created, right around even. +1 for shots and shots on target by the home side. Didn't see all too many corners, just one corner apiece, and the only yellow card we saw was Dylan Borzak, who was booked in that first half. So it has been an evenly played match. The stats reflect it, the scoreline reflects it, and a match with some significance to it. Look, it's only mid-May, right? A lot of soccer left to play this season, but I think a lot of people have had this match circled for a while. Two teams who have looked the part through the first couple of months of the campaign. And this is a real litmus test between two of the best in the league. One Knoxville trying to stay unbeaten for a 7th straight match. Meanwhile, Union Omaha looking for a 4th straight result in league play. Ian Fuller knew this one would be challenging. Said his team is not going to give them any time and space. They've been rock solid defensively all season, but they did concede that 19th-minute goal and nearly allowed a second goal as well. Remember, Gutierrez found the crossbar in the dying minutes of that first 45, as you see Jordan Skelton, the captain for this team, rallying the troops. This is 138th League One appearance. Again, he's played the full 90 in all but one of them. Trying to play in his 118th straight full 90. That's over 7 days. And One Knox breaking their huddle. By the way, these One Knox kids, I love them. These are amongst my favorite that I've ever seen in USL. So a good look, well done by Union Omaha. Love that light blue and the neon. Great look for Los Bujos. And we are all set. Half number 2. The most recent 2 champions in this league meeting on this lovely Wednesday night as we kick off week 11 in USL League One. John Gross with you. Covenant Health Park, the site of this match. And a whistle against Pato. It was John Murphy Jr. back in the 13th minute. 6 minutes later, Diego Gutierrez got on the score sheet. And no halftime alterations for either manager. So same crew. As we touched on to the pre-match, 4 changes for each starting 11 from last match. So a bit of a different look for these two coaches. in this pivotal midweek fixture. Here's Linares, leaves it wide. That cross from Brown is blocked. And just the second corner kick of the match on the way for One Knox. And it's Mikel Gouling who will send this in. Crafty midfielder. Outswinging ball headed away by Malone. Only as deep as Caputo. Gouling cuts it. Rodriguez at the controls. Here is Radilio Rodriguez. Rodriguez leaves it off. One more touch towards Linares, comes out to Murphy, a low strike off the post. Gouling brings it central. Linares, a corner on the way. John Murphy nearly drilled his second. Rodriguez has been so dangerous today. Dean, unselfish extra feed, but Murphy Jr. nearly securing a brace. And another corner on the way. Second of this half, third of the match. It's Gouling again. Whips it, headed down. Dean looking for a whistle. And it is Dean who is called for the foul. Botello Faz back on his feet. Good ball to Finn McRobb. And yeah, you see Dean come in with that slide from behind. Babacar Dean, who has primarily been a substitute this season. Obviously a key piece of last year's late season surge, scored 10 goals a season ago, leading this team, 5 goals, 3 assists in the final month of the regular season. But when you have a player like Denis Kurchenkov scoring 5 goals in the early goings of the season, he's been earning most of the starts. The last match, those two did start alongside one another for the first time in league play this season. Worked well with Kurchenkov bagging a brace and Dean being named to Team of the Week with a goal and an assist. And Linares, lovely bit of skill as he marshals his way ahead. Here's Gouling. Gouling drives one in towards Dean. Owusu was looking for the offside flag, but it did not appear as if it came up. Let's take one more look at it. It looked like Dean did stay on side with Budati, that last defender. First few minutes of this half have certainly favored One Knoxville, similar to what we saw in that first half. A One Knox team that is just so comfortable playing at home. These two of the better home teams, not just this year, but historically in this league. Union Omaha unbeaten at home this season, 4-0-1. As Blake Malone is down, Dean having a chat with John Grigg. And another patch of grass has to be fixed up. Grounds crew have been active today. John Griggs now chatting with Pato Botello Faz. get back to it. Here's Tequila. Linares on the takeaway. Linares ahead for Dan. Muscles his way onto it. Babacar Dan. Dan delivers. And it's high-pointed. Cole Jensen using every inch of that 6'5" frame of his to bring it in. Just the 4th start of the season for Jensen. Former first-round pick by Inter Miami in the MLS Super Draft. Here's Caputo. Caputo again. Rodriguez. Gouling. Linares. Back for Gouling. Space for service. Gouling drives it in. Rodriguez hit the deck. Ricochets out for McRobb. It's a part of the park you don't typically see McRobb, as Donovan Williams is twisted down. Borzak already sitting on a yellow card. Has to be careful. Look at our Bush's Beans replay. Williams still down. Borzak booked in the first half. No card pulled by John Griggs here in the second. So a free kick on the way. Mikel Gouling will take it from a threatening area. It's Gouling, tried to let it rip on frame. And Jensen could not save it, so a corner coming up for One Knox. We saw just one corner kick for One Knoxville in the first half. This will be the 3rd of the second half, just 9 minutes through. And John Griggs having a word. That's Andre Caceres, who's having a tough time rising to his feet. First-year Union Omaha player who has experience with the El Salvador youth national team. Another one of those first-year players. Pretty new-look roster for Union Omaha this season. Lost some big names. Of course, Dom Casciato leaving mid-season last year to go up to the USL Championship with Tampa Bay, and he brought some of Union Omaha's top players with him this season. And Caceres, one of those new faces in Omaha. And Ian Fuller trying to see this one through. His team in a battle right now. In the midst of a strong start to the campaign, as is Vincenzo Candela's side. Two guys who have been very impressive in their head coaching tenures with their respective clubs. Of course, Ian Fuller winning the Players' Shield and the league title last season. Vincenzo Candela helping Union Omaha to a playoff appearance after getting off to their worst start in club history last year. Both coaches, of course, have the ships moving in the right direction again in 2026. So Goulding will send this in. And we will see our first changes of the match. Sergio Ors Navarro will head on for Andrei Caceres. Ors Navarro making his first appearance since the March 31st Open Cup match against Indy 11. Had a standout debut season last year, 10 goals and 2 assists, and boy, would they love to get him going again this season. This is just his 4th appearance of the year. Ball in from Goulding. It's a low delivery that skips through. And is raced the other direction by Gutierrez, who dashes ahead. Gutierrez leads the charge. Numbers, but a foul from behind, a tactical foul, will be a clear booking. And Tequila getting into it. Some pushing and shoving. Tequila against his former side. And John Griggs trying to get things sorted out and restore order to the pitch here. Gutierrez is able to surge on, and then as he makes his way ahead, that is a clear booking. And Finn McRobb shown yellow. And Gutierrez is down. What a player he's been for the Owls this season. Good to see him back on his feet. So Finn McRobb shown yellow. And Vincenzo Candela also issued a yellow card. Two other changes for Union Omaha. Cam Lawrence just entered, as did Brent Coleman. Malone and Borzak departing. As Gadiri skies it in, McRobb heads away. Rodriguez gives it away. Tequila. Against his former club today, the One Knox all-time leading goal scorer. Gadiri. There's Gadiri again. Wusu heads on. And a throw in on the way. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights. Plus, hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 in the Sirius XM app. Past the hour mark, final 30 minutes of this one. Will we see a decisive moment? Here's Ors Navarro, his first match in about a month and a half. And he earns the whistle as he was clearly held up. Free kick for Yunus Boudadi. Throw in for the visitors. Check that for the home side. Rodriguez goes down, a whistle comes in. Budati, the culprit. One more look at it. Well, that was pretty clear to be from behind. Let's see if we see a card. John Griggs does say no more. Berdilio Rodriguez pleading his case. And we will get back to it as McRobb drives it long. Linares over for Gouling. Jiba the takeaway. Throw in from Ryan Jiba. Garibay in goal for Knoxville has had a pretty quiet second half, has not faced any shots. Second half stats, 5 shots for Knoxville, none for Union Omaha. About 60% possession for Knox as well in this half. Murphy powers it ahead. Linares dashes after it, he gets there. And calmly corralled by Jensen. Pair of changes getting ready to be made for Knoxville. It'll be the first changes of the match for Ian Fuller. We saw the 3 substitutes for Union Omaha a couple of minutes ago. Knoxville down some creative pieces. Teddy Baker unavailable today. Somebody who leads the league in chances created. Riel Gill remains out, dangerous player. Nico Rosamilia has not played yet this season. I wonder what this team could look like once they have all of their pieces healthy. Linares, take it off of it. And a whistle comes in, free kick for the visitors. So a pair of changes coming on. It is a fan favorite, and Danny Fernandez, he will enter. As does Stavros Zarakostis. Both players long time Knox members. Fernandez's 4th season as a pro with Knoxville after spending time with Knox when they were in USL 2. We just saw Zarakostis, his 3rd season with Knoxville. Linares and Williams head off, so their days are done. Linares found himself in some dangerous areas, but his day comes to an end in the 66th. Dean hustled off of it by Lawrence. First-year pro for Union Omaha. Visitors still looking for that first shot of this second half. which speaks volumes of one Knoxville's defending and also ability to stay on the ball in this half. Union Omaha is as good as you'll find on the attack in this league. Leads the league with 15 goals, leads the league in possession numbers. Boatload of players capable of scoring, but just haven't had much possession in the attacking third this half, let alone opportunities to create chances. But still plenty of time for that to change, including right here, as it's laid back to Tequila. And his feet cut away, was looking for Budati. Instead, it's one Knoxville countering. Bradilio Rodriguez has Fernandez in the overlap. Rodriguez broken up. Some tussling afterwards. We play on. There is Fernandez. Two former teammates going at it, Fernandez and Tequila. Owusu. Nearing the final 20 minutes. Here's Pato Botello Foz. And he can't connect. In this half, Union Omaha just 15 passes in the final third. So again, not even the chances, it's just been the lack of possession that have prevented any potential opportunities. There's a surge, bit of contact, no whistle. Costas begging for it to no avail from John Griggs. Owusu lays it ahead. Gutierrez looking for the whistle, he doesn't get one. Owusu again wins it away. Here's Tequila. Owusu carries ahead. How about the center back in the move? Leaves it wide. That is sailed over the right field fence. A home run as we look back at this last attack by Zarakostas. On our Bush's Beans replay, he was jockeying with Jiba. Gouling able to link up here. Zarakostas, he is shifty. Zarakostas! Coleman able to deflect it. Corner kick on the way. Fourth corner kick of this second half after just one in the first half. Ball in from Gouling. Seemed to take a deflection, and it will stay with one Knox. The Scruffs hang on their beloved one Knox. Looking for a late match winner. Will it be Union Omaha on the road earning a result? Rodriguez heads on. Dian back for Rodriguez. Dian towards Arakostas. eFootball is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. Botello Faz. Fernandez breaks things up. The second half that hasn't really seen any golden chances. We did see that distance strike by John Murphy hit the post. That's the closest either team has come to scoring in the second half. Tallman heads away. And a change on the way for one Knoxville, and if you need goals, you might as well go to the leading goal scorer. Denis Kruchenkov will make his way on as you see Cole Jensen down to the turf. Jensen chatting with his teammates. Second-year Union Omaha player who's getting the start today over Rashid Nuhu. Jensen getting stretched out right now by the athletic trainer as Ian Fuller gets a chance to chat with his side. This team playing in its first match in 11 days, and you always wonder when teams have a bit of an extended break. How do they come out? Are they rusty? Are they fresh? His team certainly looked fresh. Got on the board in the 13th minute. But since then, this match has come to a bit of a standstill. The equalizer by Union Omaha 6 minutes later. And here we go. 75th minute, and the Golden Boot leader has entered. Denis Kruchenkov, the first-year pro out of Rehovot, Israel, will make his way on, replacing Bradilio Rodriguez. 5 goals this season for Kruchenkov, tied with Ajmir Spengler of New York Cosmos for the Golden Boot lead. He started the majority of his matches this season, but we've seen what he can do coming on as a sub. He can score in bunches. Last appearance against Naples had his 3rd brace across all competitions. That included a brace in that win against DC United in US Open Cup play. So final 15 plus stoppage time. 1-1 score line. A couple of goals in the first 19 minutes. And that's it. It's still time for some magic here in Knoxville. Gadiri. Jiba. Leaves it wide. That ball served in. And skips out for a Garibay goal kick. And later tonight, 9 p.m., so 14 minutes from now, you can check out AC Boise and FC Naples duking it out. That'll be nationally televised on CBS Sports Network. Should be a fun one this evening in Boise, one of the new members of USL League One. Always great to see the continued growth of this league as it expands across the nation. Boise's had some really good crowds. We got a look at halftime of the River Guard, their support group. Well, this could be something as numbers surge forward. It's Gutierrez who has a goal already, marked by Brown. Lays it off, and Kruchenkov takes it away. Advantage played, and then a whistle comes in. And it will be a yellow against Owusu. That's it. Easy call. Samuel Owusu, second year as a key piece of this back line for Union Omaha. Out of the NYCFC Academy. Here's Jiba. Great 1v1 defending. Gouling skies it across and heads out for a goal kick. The USL Championship and League One are on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and expert analysis every day on the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN+. Go to USLChampionship.com or USLLeague1.com for the complete USL TV listings. Pop towards Gutierrez. Skelton. Bit of a shanked clearance. Whereas Navarro got a toe on it. This time Skelton able to work it ahead. Final 10 or so minutes. Anxious energy in Knoxville. Skelton able to get a toe on it, comes to Tequila. Tequila's ball broken up by Brown. Caputo twirled to the turf by Kempis Tequila. Here's Dean. Murphy leaves it wide. Brown, 1-2 back for Brown. Brown's cross is blocked, well defended, and a throw in on the way. And Brown is down. And he is in some serious pain. Let's see what happened. It's that right knee that he's holding. Jaheim Brown, reigning all-league player, he will check out. Will Perkins, former Union Omaha player, getting set to enter for Brown. Brown's second year as a starting fullback for Knoxville. native of Jamaica, who played in his home nation for Waterhouse before coming to the U.S. And Jaheim Brown will saunter off the pitch. At least good to see him on his feet. So it is Will Perkins. There he is. Made 6 appearances for Union Omaha back in 2024, part of that double winning team, though he was loaned out for most of the season to Huntsville City of MLS Next Pro. Had a breakout year last year with Texoma, led them in minutes. Now he's in his first season with with Knoxville. Oh, and a corner kick. Well, Union Omaha not happy about that call. I think they have a case. Let's get a look at it. Oh yeah, I mean that should clearly be a goal kick. So a break here for one Knoxville. And it is Mikael Gouling from the corner flag. Gouling's ball sneaks through on the doorstep. No one there to punch it home. And here comes Union Omaha. Ors Navarro dashes and stays on it. Ors Navarro cuts inside. Sergio scores! His first appearance in a month and a half, and he may have just secured the winner. Well, from one end of the pitch where that ball just sat in the turf and nobody could punch it in, to a brilliant counter. Sergio Ors Navarro, what a run this is to avoid the initial tackle from Zarakostas and then cut inside, and a beautiful hit. It's his first of this season. Somebody who had not played since March 31st, and a grand return back. And he may have just secured a crucial 3 points that would put Union Omaha atop the table. What a swing from the controversial corner, nearly ending in a brilliant opportunity for one Knoxville to a Union Omaha go-ahead goal as Kempis Tequila exits and Aaron Gomez replaces him. Now one Knoxville trailing for the first time today. What a swing in this match. That was just the second shot on target this half by the visitors. And Jensen brings it in. Fans, make sure to enter the Prinks Tires USL Cup Game Day Kit Sweepstakes for your chance to win a prize pack worth up to $2,000. Scan the QR code on your screen and enter today. You see it right there, bottom right corner. Those are some sweet prizes that you can win. I'd certainly love to win, so go scan that QR code and you'll have a shot as well. Corner kick on the way. Zarakostas pings it in, took a deflection. It comes all the way through. What a save! Nearly an own goal, and it's put away. Cole Jensen, tremendous denial. But Tello Faz finds Sergio Ors Navarro. The goal scorer just moments ago lost it. And here comes one Knoxville. Advantage played. Drama. As it's turned over again. but then a whistle comes in. Let's take another look at this. Sarah Costas, his ball came off the foot of Botello Faz. Brilliant save by Jensen, and then nearly an own goal. Drama in the gateway to the Great Smokies. McRobb. Here's Fernandez. Drives it across. Bicycle attempt unsuccessful. And the follow sails well out. You can see the urgency from one Knoxville. Fernandez. And Murphy got on his bicycle, but could not ride it. As Ryan Jiba is down. And it looks like we will see a change for Union Omaha. James Orson getting set to head on for Pato Botello Faz. But right now the concern with Ryan Jiba. Jiba been a key piece of this team for years. Third season in his second stint with the club. Initially was with them in 2022. After that season, made his way to Minnesota United of MLS, which at that point was a record-breaking USL League One transfer fee. Now back with his former side as you see Orson getting set to head on. Orson, this will be his fourth appearance of this season. Defensive-minded change here, bringing the center back on for the striker Botello Faz. Jiba getting help to his feet by his teammates. And that is what you hate to see. Ryan Jiba, such a talented player, a key piece of this squad. And we send him our best as he exits. And now they'll change the substitution. Orson is going to enter for Jiba instead of Botello Faz. And we have entered stoppage time, brought to you by Zoom Drain. And we will see 9 minutes of added time, so plenty of time for more twists and turns in this top of the table clash. As it stands, Sergio Ors Navarro as the game winner for Union Omaha. 84th minute goal in his first appearance in a month and a half. And you see the scoring summary. Those 2 goals in the first 19 minutes. Then this thing came to a standstill until the 84th minute. Sequence that saw both teams with opportunities. And it was Ors Navarro who was able to give his team the edge. Now can they hang on? Caputo lifts it in. Orson directs it out for a corner. One Knox has threatened to score on these corner kicks a couple of times. Ian Fuller just issued a yellow card. So both managers shown yellows in this match. Here is Mikkel Gulling, a little bit more behind this one as it ricochets wide. And another corner kick on the way. Union Omaha's set-piece defense has been stout all season. They have not allowed a free kick goal on the year. And some pushing and shoving inside the area. John Griggs will quickly clean that up. Goulding again. Goulding's ball. Headed away. DN gets there and will guide it out for a throw. And it's Will Perkins who will throw this in. And with numbers in the area, he's just going to launch this in the box. Basically a set piece. Perkins offers in. Headed by Fernandez, knotted away by Coleman. Comes out to Zaracostas! Turned away by Jensen. It stays in the area. Fernandez shot blocked. Here comes one Knoxville. Twice one Knoxville. On the doorstep of scoring, you can feel them turning the tides, but Union Omaha doing just enough to stay in front. Quick look back at it. As it's powered across, Coleman heads away. Skelton. Still 5 more minutes of added time. Good step to break that up. Owusu is tackled down. That is a clear card against Will Perkins. Let's get one more look at it. Perkins. That's like a tackle that you'd see down the street at Neyland Stadium. The Volunteers, other football. Here's Fernandez. Abel Caputo. Ball knocked away. Did it take deflection? Whoa. AR said it did, but you can see the reaction from Gutierrez saying, no, I did not touch that. And he had plenty of time to get there to keep it in if he did touch it, but he was insisting that he didn't, so he let it roll out. And it's a corner kick. Mikkel Goulding will send this in. Final few minutes of added time here. Goulding's ball punched out of there. Caputo pops it ahead, finds Zaracostas, cuts it central. Zaracostas tried to pierce it through. And Union Omaha now looking to counter. Strong play by Kruchenkov to win it back. Gutierrez now. But a whistle. See the Incredulous reaction from Owusu, who does have to be careful. He has a yellow card already. Free kick on the way. And they'll send everybody forward. Gainbridge will launch this in. Gainbridge's ball. No trouble for the visitors. And here comes Budati, who tiptoes the touchline into space. Budati drives it across. Look it up to Caputo. At the very least, that run taking precious seconds off the clock. Gouling plays it wide, and a heavy hit. It will make its way out. And it will be a throw for Union Omaha. Los Pujols have had to grind this one out on the road at a tough venue to play at, where many enter, few win. But they're just seconds away from securing 3 points and jumping to the top of the table. Still life though for Knoxville. Caputo. And a throw in for the visitors. Comes down to the whistle of John Griggs. At least one more play forward here. That's headed away. Gainbridge bombs ahead. Oh, could have been a handball. No whistle though. Gouling wins it back. Lifted into the area. Dien heads it over the end line. And let's get another look at it. Oh. Well, that arm clearly out and it hit it. But no whistle from John Griggs. Of course, would have been a penalty kick. Players beside themselves. Those are the faithful. How much more time do we have here? And that will be it. Union Omaha claims 3 points on the road. This one got testy down the stretch, and it still is testy. A hint of controversy just shy of the final whistle as well. But that will do it. This felt like a playoff match. The tensions were high, drama was there. As we take a look at our man of the match, presented by Peaceful Side Breweries Club Light, brewed in the Peaceful Side of the Smoky Mountains. It is John Murphy Jr., who scored the goal back in the 13th minute. And he's pleading his case right now with the officials on that missed handball call, which again would have completely swung this match. Would have been a penalty kick in the dying moments. Though Cole Jensen was so good in the second half, Who knows if they would have put it past him. But the result is in the books. Los Bujos claim 3 big points and catapult to the top of the League One table. 2 on the final score. We'll put a bow on things when we get back.
Extra. It changes the energy on the field and off. It changes the expectations. It changes the game. At Regions, we celebrate the extra that makes the SEC the definition of excellence, while our team goes the extra mile so your financial wins keep coming too. Extra changes everything. And extra is our ordinary at Regions, official bank of the SEC.
It was definitely worth the wait. I jumped on it as soon as it was available.
Everybody's switching. I see the signs popping up all over the neighborhood.
Rock solid, super fast speeds down and up.
It's a huge upgrade.
Cost is always consistent.
I love it. I love it.
I love it.
I still got it, and I still love it.
If it's in your area, you better get it. And if it's not, it'll soon be there, and you can get it then.
You've heard all about the benefits of contrast therapy. Now it's time to experience it for yourself. Explore the deep relaxation of a sauna session, the thrill of a cold plunge, and simply take a little time to unwind. Book a standard 2-hour visit, and you can always add a massage. It's all designed for deep, effortless rest. It's time for something different. It's time for Sauna House.
This one in the books, and it was a good one as we expected. Union Omaha comes to Covenant Health Park and picks up 3 points to move to the top of the table here in mid-May. Obviously a lot of soccer left to play, but this team is looking good right now as they down 1 Knoxville and ends Knoxville's 6-match unbeaten run. So look at our full-time highlights. We start things off 13th minute. I'll play the match first, and it was this goal by John Murphy Jr. The match brought to you by Bush's Beans. Murphy Jr. scoring against his former team. Then 6 minutes later, beautiful ball in, skips into Gutierrez's path. He's turned away initially, but he then just deflects off of him. And into the back of the net. Made it 1-1. 84th minute. Off a corner kick. This ball just sits there. No one able to tow it on frame. Instead, it leads to this counter. Sergio Ors Navarro with Zaracostas surging behind him. Tried to take him out, could not do so. Ors Navarro did the rest. His first appearance in about a month and a half. And he does this. A moment of brilliance from somebody who scored double-figure goals a season ago. So we know just how good the second-year pro is. And that moment, the decisive one in Knoxville. Look at our full-time statistics. And Union Omaha just made the most of its opportunities, which were fewer than what Knoxville had. Possession stats favoring the home team, shots favoring the home team by a 2-1 margin, but again, the efficiency. What can you do with those opportunities? 4 shots on target per team. We also saw Cole Jensen make some big saves for Union Omaha down the stretch to preserve the 3-point result. Of course, that controversial moment as well, that arm extended out, but no penalty kick awarded at the tail end, and Union Omaha will take it. 3 points for Los Bujos as they grind out a win. What a result on the road for this team. They are the real deal, folks. Now all alone atop the table with 19 points on this season. A huge thanks to all of you for joining us, for our entire fantastic production team. My name is John Gross saying so long. Union Omaha takes it 2-1 in Knoxville. This has been USL League One on ESPN+.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.